What's up, my YouTube friends? We are in for a special treat today. We're about to see two of the things I love most in the world: Harley Davidsons and old buildings combined together in an adaptive reuse of an old Coca-Cola bottling plant. So check it out, folks. This is 55,000 square foot, 2 floors of vintage building combined with modern Harley Davidson and vintage Harley memorabilia. So stay tuned. We're going to go inside and you'll meet the principals and see one of the coolest things that's happened to an old building in New London in many, many years. So don't let the front street view fool you. This place is massive. That's just the front of the factory. This is a Coca-Cola bottling plant converted to a Harley Davidson dealer. Again, it's Mike's Famous Harley Davidson at mikesfamous.com in New London, Connecticut. This is massive steel building, huge parking lot with a motorcycle training course set up back here. Those are their trucks and trailers. We're doing bike deliveries, and that's their service entrance right there. So stay tuned. We're about to go inside, but I wanted to show you the outside view. This place is huge. It's probably over a football field long, and it is 55,000 square feet. Again, we're about to head in, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do. It's amazing how many of our viewers haven't subscribed, and it's easy. Just hit that little red subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free, and it'll help us grow our channel. So please hit the subscribe button now, and we're about to head in. They've got a huge parking lot behind the building here, and they have a lot of events here during the summer, concerts and that kind of thing. Big service department. So if you're in the New London area, or if you're coming up from down south to come to Laconia, before you stop by the museum, be sure to take a ride over and check this place out. Some great folks here, cool bikes, and some awesome old historic building to check out. There's a 13th annual New London Motorcycle Club is doing a bike blessing at the beach Sunday, April 14th. This is something you might want to go to if you're in town. Very cool event. And right off Jump Street, when you come in, they've got a really cool trike Coca-Cola delivery motorcycle, kind of commemorating the fact that this is an ancient Coca-Cola factory that Coca-Cola had abandoned, and Mike's Famous had the foresight and vision to get involved and resurrect it and turn it into a modern Harley Davidson dealer. So come on inside, let's check it out. So stepping into Mike's Harley Davidson, we have one of their clients riding out, which is a great start to the journey here. And right off Jump Street, I noticed this old factory component. It's actually something that's used on the factory floor for moving things around, with a Harley hanging from it, and just a lot of cool old memorabilia, including this picture here of the actual factory, the Harley Davidson factory. And you can see it wasn't a really old building. Old gas pumps and some remnants of the old factory, unpainted original. So Susan, you're the general manager, right?
No, I actually help with Riding Academy, event coordinating, and
hi Susan.
I assist Mike. Hi, how are you?
Thank you for giving us a tour today.
Of course.
So I noticed out back you have the Harley Davidson Riding Academy, and everything is like in the parking lot. There's lines in the parking lot there.
Yeah, we have a range out back on the left here, next to our service department, and then we have a classroom on the other end of the dealership where we have all of the students start in there. They do the classroom portion, and then they go out on the range.
I understand it's 55,000 square feet, making it probably the largest Harley dealer in Connecticut, right?
That's right, 55,000 square feet. So all the bikes you see here on this side are all pre-owned. This side is all new bikes, and they're all kept indoors all year.
I seen the latest Wall Street Journal report that Harley Davidson dealers are selling 3 used bikes for every new one today. Is that the ratio you guys have here too, or is it different?
I actually can't speak too much about that. I'd definitely say that we do more pre-owned bikes. I'm not the expert on the sales, though.
They're an excellent value, and they hold their value, so why not? So this was a Coca-Cola bottling plant originally.
Yep, 1939, circa 1939. We've been in this location for 5 years. You can see a lot of the woodwork and the metal and a lot of the fixtures and stuff have been repurposed from the original building to have that kind of like rustic feel. So you'll see that a lot in even the office paneling, the woodwork, a lot of the
was repurposed original fabric of the original building. Even on the wall there, I see that wasn't completely repainted, and I love that. I'll show some close-ups of that, because it would have been easy to whitewash that, but it would have lost its character.
There's a lot of rustic stuff that has been left, and it's kind of combined with the high end of like the bikes, and there's a lot of memorabilia also in here. Automobilia, memorabilia. There's the big boy. Usually that's spinning, actually.
Very cool. These are old timbers that they
Evel
repurposed
Knievel.
and made seats out of them.
Yeah, they're really cool.
You got an Evel Knievel. This is kind of cool. Evel Knievel pinball machine. That's just awesome. For the Evel Knievel fans. Very nice. And this is a massive timber here. They turn into a table.
Yeah, so that's
Wow.
a nice little area for people to sit at. We have a charging station right here so people can charge their phones and
How
have
cool
a
is
cup
that?
of coffee while they're waiting for service.
That's
or,
awesome. Love the fireplace and the
Fireplace going.
got the
nice
couches.
little lounge area.
Fantastic. Very cool. And here's the some of the original, as you see, the original fabric. They could have easily painted over that, but they left it like that to show the original factory character, which is very cool. I like that a lot.
We left the original Coca-Cola elevator. That's the elevator.
Oh, wow.
That's all original.
That's fantastic. That's an original
It's
Coca-Cola
original
elevator door.
and still in working order.
Wow. So you guys use the elevator?
Yeah, we usually use it to move.
What's
heavy
what's
furniture
upstairs
and
from here?
Upstairs is actually administrative offices and basically areas for storage.
Is the upstairs the same size as down here? Or is it?
I don't know how far it goes across.
Yep.
I just know there's the admin offices up there, and then there's like some side rooms.
Very cool.
I don't really get up there too often. This is where our riding academy room is.
Oh, wow. So
we're kind
it
of
says
spring
camp, but
cleaning,
it's
yeah.
actually a riding academy.
These doors are
academy.
really cool.
Yeah, are those the original doors?
I believe so.
Wow.
We're spring cleaning, but this is where we have.
So if you want to get your motorcycle license rather than going to a college like the Manchester Community College, you can come here and take the class.
Absolutely, and the nice
Much
thing-
better place. Then you can
we
apply
have-
for your credit to get your new
That's
Harley.
right. We're a one-stop shop.
Yeah, get your license here and take the class. I love it. Great
Yeah.
idea. And you've got the property to do it out back, so
Our
that's
bathrooms
awesome.
are really cool too.
Are they?
We brag that we have the best ladies' room around.
Is that the men's room right here?
This is the men's room, yeah.
I have to
The
check it out.
women's room is twice as big and has a lot of cool lighting.
Oh, very cool.
The
Wow.
walls in there, and a lot of them are all wood. The ladies' room has a little vanity counter and I can even show you.
Well done.
Anybody in here?
Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
Ladies' room is
it's
off the
super
hook.
Cool.
It's
Check
like
out
something.
this big mirror
Wow,
right
it's like
here.
something you see in a high-end hotel.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. So, ladies, if you're coming here for your Riders Academy, you've got this mirror right here so you can check your hair.
Take your selfies.
Do your selfies, for sure. Wow, what a fantastic bathroom. Somebody put some effort in here, for sure.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
That's impressive. What's that little factory-looking thing over there?
This is actually really cool. It's the original Harley Davidson motor company shed.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of like a replica.
A replica of the
So you
original
can see
Harley
the
shed?
picture on the top here.
How cool is that? That's awesome. What a great idea.
And that's honestly, it's just like our facilities project. We have like
Harley Davidson Motor Company. They built a little shed that make it look like the original factory building. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. That's awesome. What a great idea. Wow. The patina that you find on the doors isn't something you can create overnight either. And who's this?
What's up, man?
Austin. How you doing, Austin?
Good, how are you?
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet
This is the guy, after you take your course and you want to buy a bike, you go see him and he gets you the proof or credit
Oh, yeah.
so you can buy one of these shiny new bikes over here.
Yes, sir.
So these are all sold bikes waiting for their homes.
Awesome.
So we recently did a huge event for the Navy. So
Okay.
if you can imagine this entire space emptied out for a
Wow.
large party with caterers and high tops.
That's
and,
awesome.
Probably around 800 people.
Wow. Wow, that's
We
fantastic.
definitely can transform this space into
So you have some big parties here?
event. Yeah.
And you have plenty of parking out back to do it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What's the biggest party you've had here?
It would be the USS South Dakota commissioning kickoff, which was in January.
How many
of this
people
year.
showed up?
That was the one that was probably about 800 people. around.
Hopefully they bought a few Harleys. You know, most of those military
Most of
guys
them
and gals
actually
like
weren't
the
even in
Harleys.
here. They were out.
Oh.
They were moved out, so we could put up. We had caterers. We had beverage stations. We had guest speakers, a DJ. We had a photo booth. It was pretty crazy.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So you've been here about 3 years now?
Five
years?
years. We have the full motor clothes department, pre-owned, new bikes. We have a full parts department. Service is in the back.
I said it on the last video. So when we visited this awesome new dealership in South Carolina by Myrtle Beach, that was off the hook like this. It had a lot of character. I said it in that dealership. Let's say here, unfortunately, some of the new dealerships, and we went to one on the way back. I won't say any names, but are soulless. They have no character. And I think since our Harley Davidson has so much character and so much history, that to have it in a building with character just makes sense. It's a perfect fit, you know.
Yeah, especially Coca-Cola and Harley. It's like super American.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you definitely
area.
I would say you have the coolest Harley Davidson dealer. One of, if not the coolest Harley Davidson dealer in the Northeast.
This is a really cool. We should walk this way.
That's
this Sinclair sign.
What is that? Where's that from?
It's an old Sinclair sign that we repaired and
Wow. Resurrected it.
You definitely want to see this Medal of Honor car.
Wow.
This is
Look at this
by
thing.
Mickey Harris.
Wow.
He's like a world-renowned
Medal of Honor
artist.
tribute car. We are at 951 Bank Street in London. Trying to get program your GPS if you're coming up to Laconia. Stop by Mike's Famous, get a cup of coffee, and check the place out. And then continue your ride back to Laconia. And you'll see some cool stuff like this, and the parking lot will be full of cool bikes. This is a tribute to the military that is really quite remarkable.
It's all airbrushed.
Hand airbrushed, custom artwork. Fantastic. Wow. Very cool. That picture back there, what's that?
That's my.
Is it?
The one in the leather jacket.
Is that when they started rebuilding the building? This building, or?
I honestly don't know what that's from.
Wow.
I would have to ask.
Very cool. Custom lift. Orange and black. Really nice. Motor accessories. Very nice. That's a really cool sign. Very nice. I heard your service department is really quite a conversation piece too.
Yeah, we can go there. It's right this way.
How long have you been here? How long have you been with the company, Susan?
I've only been here a year. So I coordinate the riding academy. I help with events, and I help with a little bit of marketing.
So the riding, you sign up the riders for the riding
Sign
academy.
up riders, yep. Answer any questions they may have. Make sure they have everything they need to start their class. Work with
Awesome.
the coaches.
Hey guys,
Service department. Hey
what's
guys,
happening?
this is Ken.
Say hello to
Hi.
our YouTube fans. This is Mike's Famous Harley Davidson service department, part of their 55,000 square foot facility. I'd have to say this is one of the largest service departments I've seen. Soaring ceilings, and that's a big ass fan, isn't it? I literally called a big ass fan. I'm not being sarcastic, guys. I know what I'm talking about. It's a big ass fan.
I'm learning stuff on this.
That thing's wild. Very cool.
Yeah.
So how long have you guys been with the company?
3
I
years.
just started a few days ago.
Oh, congratulations and welcome aboard. 3 years?
Yeah.
So you see a lot of Harleys come and go here, huh?
Oh, we sure do.
Awesome, awesome. So
we have the detail department
In the back?
other side of that
Yep.
bay, and then on the other side of this wall is the riding academy range outside.
the range, you mean by like the track that they ride
That's
on?
where they train. Yep.
Awesome,
Yep.
awesome.
We have a fleet of Street 500s that we use for our riding academy class.
Fantastic. Nice light starter bike. Awesome. So you guys ramping up for your spring seasons? The spring is upon us.
Getting hyped up.
Yes.
Everybody's breaking their
Everybody's
bikes out.
picking up their winter storage bikes.
Awesome, fantastic. You store bikes here too?
We have a
Oh
warehouse.
yeah, we have an
Oh,
undisclosed
fantastic.
location, temperature controlled.
This
for winter
back
storage.
here, everything looks repainted. Not a lot of patina back here. It looks like everything's fresh and new back here. Unlike the front where they left some of the original fabric of the building. Was this an addition that was you guys put on, or was this here when you?
There's actually several additions, as you can see where it segments back over the course when it was even still Coca-Cola. They did additions.
Sure, and this is a newer technology building than what you see in the front. It's a steel building, clear span. Pretty fantastic. You could always put a second floor on here and double your space too if you wanted to. Awesome. So I see you've got a really cool. So
yeah,
what's
when
the
people
scoop with
bring
this
their
over
bikes in
there?
for service, this bay door opens automatically, and they can just pull their bikes right in.
Nice, nice.
The wall's really cool in here too.
Who's that guy up there?
Steve Tyler,
Steven Tyler, famous.
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. My girlfriend Christy loves Aerosmith. She's an Aerosmith nut. So that's a really cool sign. The Harley Davidson vintage sign. Love the doors with the glass windows in here.
These
Very
open
cool.
up automatically when when people come in. And you can kind of see
There's
the
my
range
truck
a little
out
bit
there.
here.
Yeah, that's. I actually did a lap around and showed the viewers the range out there. That's where first you come in, you see Susan, and get signed up for the class. And
Do it.
and yeah, definitely. It's springtime. If you're thinking of getting a motorcycle license, and I have a couple friends who are thinking about getting their license, that I would highly recommend they come here, sign up with Susan, and you'll train right here in the safety of this huge parking lot. And you'll be on a Harley Davidson 500, which is the bike they start on, right? The lightest, smallest Harley Davidson made. And then you can, during the course of the class, you can go to their motor clothes shop over here, pick out all your riding gear, get yourself hooked up with some killer riding gear up in the front, and talk to one of the sales guys, get pre-qualified for a new Harley, and have a kick-ass summer. Highly recommend it. So I like this sign over here. The road has always been the place to find the answers or ignore the questions. How cool is that? Very nice. Unfortunately, Mike himself couldn't be in the video. He's meeting with a state representative. But one of the points that Susan said that Mike would like to get across is that they have their own financing here. If you have a bike you want to trade in, they'll take any type of bike on a trade-in. And they call their salespeople, what was it again?
Dream makers.
The dream makers.
Yeah.
So if your dream is to get on two wheels, this is a place to go. They have their own in-house financing. They're not going to turn you down. They're going to help you get the bike of your dream. If you got a job, you got a paycheck stub, they'll finance you. They'll get you into a brand new Harley. And think about it. If you want to build your credit, no better way to do that. And if you buy the right Harley, your money's safe. It's not going to drop like a rock like a lot of other brands do. It's still going to be worth what you paid for it next year. So this is a place to be. New London, Connecticut. And we're close to the beach too. Rocky Neck State Park is close to here too, right?
Rocky Neck State Park, yep.
How far is
to Harkness?
Harkness?
Everything's really a short drive from here. We actually take some of our test drives down by the beach, down by ocean. So it's
We're
really nice.
literally right near Long Island Sound. So if you are spending your days training here to get your license, you can end the day with a picnic at Harkness Memorial or one of the other state parks on the ocean, which are fantastic. I know I used to live in Westbrook, literally 20 minutes from here on the ocean many moons ago, but it's a fantastic area down here. And surely make sure you stop by the New England Motorcycle Museum. We're only about 45 minutes north of here. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, please click that little red button at the top. Subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything, and you won't miss out on any of these cool videos. So Susan, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Really appreciate it. And God bless America for making dreams like this possible. I can only imagine when you came to this vacant factory, abandoned factory, and had a vision. Somebody had a vision, probably Mike, I'm guessing, and he saw it through. I did something very similar to this on a 150,000 square foot factory, of which we've restored about 60,000 square foot so far. We still have a ways to go, but I'll be dropping off some tickets for you. And I'll mail some tickets for you and the staff if you want to come up to the museum. We've got some killer events, including Rockstock 2019 21 bands. It's a Woodstock type event that's launching on May 31st, 3 days, ending on June 2nd. We're having a jump with Doug Danger on June 1st, and Michael Moore, the regional director at Harley Davidson, is leading a ride to the Trail Bike Museum in North Adams, Mass, and then up to Americade. So, and then the week after, Laconia. So a lot of good stuff going on in the Northeast. If you're from down south and you want to get out of the heat, head on up here June 1st. Watch Doug do the jump. Go to Americade and Laconia, the two best rallies, and stop by Mike's Famous Harley Davidson for a tour. Susan will hook you up, and if you want to get a license, or your girlfriend wants to get a license, or your son, or somebody, a younger person in your family, they know how to do the whole deal. Finance it and get you on two wheels. So come check it out. God bless America.